Since the dumbbells are enough to train your hands, biceps and triceps can be pumped up at home. The main thing is to pay attention to the muscles of the chest, shoulders, and trapezoids. Their pumping helps to develop the upper body, making the figure more athletic. In this video, we'll analyze what are the best exercises for the muscles of your arms that you can do at home or in the gym. With the help of presented training program, you can do both, pump up the biceps and prepare a fundament for more advanced training programs. So watch this video to the end, it will be informative. The secret of successful arm muscle training at home is the use of multi-joint exercises to develop the muscles of your upper body, for example push-ups and pull-ups. In fact, it's impossible to pump up a big arms without having the proper level of development of your back, chest and shoulders. The frequency of trainings also plays a role. Even professionals are not recommended to pump their hands more than twice a week. And the total duration of arm training shouldn't exceed 20-25 minutes, otherwise you lead yourself to overtraining, which negatively affects the growth of muscles. The particular importance has the development of neuromuscular connection. It's necessary to raise and lower the weight because of the conscious work of biceps or triceps, and not just because of inertia. It will help you to pump up your muscles as quickly as possible. Eventually, they will respond well enough to regular training. Although the musculature of arms makes from 10 to 15% of the mass of your whole body, the arms are not divided into triceps and biceps, but into 20-25 different muscle groups. For example, the biceps is a double flexor muscle attached to the shoulder and elbow. Triceps is a triple extensor that occupies the back surface of the arm. Besides, pumping your hands implies attention to the muscles of your forearm and shoulders. Just for example, while lifting dumbbells standing, the load falls on the entire upper part of the body, including trapezoids. And the situation with triceps is similar. Extensions from behind the hand involve the serrated muscles located in the area of the armpits. The best arm exercise is the one which you feel that biceps or triceps working the most. In order to quickly pump up muscles, it's not enough to perform heavily dumbbell lifts. Training requires moderate weight, slow speed and full muscle control. For beginners and athletes of average level of training, one arm workout with isolated exercises per week is enough. On the rest of the training days, this muscle participates in the work indirectly. The triceps is involved in push-ups, bench presses and other chest exercises, and the triceps is involved in pull-ups and belt pulls. Let's look at the basic exercises for the muscles of your arms. We're gonna tell you about the program of exercises for your hands at home. Do work out 1 or 2 times a week, and don't forget to add some exercises for large muscle groups, push-ups, pull-ups or functional exercises with elastic bands expanders. It's recommended to work on the muscles of your arms in the second part of the workout. Push-ups on fists. The best option of push-ups for pumping your hands is push-ups on fists, involving the triceps, forearm and back surface of the deltoids. First, slowly lower your body as low as possible, then with an explosive motion push up the weight up. Do from 12 to 15 reps, 3 or 4 sets. Lifting dumbbells to the chin. Exercise for the development of muscles and trapezius, forearms and the anterior surface of the deltoids. The triceps is also involved in the work. It's performed with light dumbbells and at the top point of the hands shouldn't go above the chin and without any rocking of the body. Do 3 or 4 sets of 12 to 15 reps. Push-ups on the bench for your triceps. Isolating triceps exercise indirectly involved in the upper chest muscles and upper back muscles. When you're doing this exercise, the elbows look back, as the purpose of the movement is to push the body up as much as possible. That is necessary to lift the buttocks above the surface of the bench. Do 3 or 4 sets of 12-15 reps. Concentrated biceps lift. Isolating exercise on the biceps. The inner surface of the forearms also participates in work. While moving, the elbow is tightly fixed on the hip, and the dumbbell moves upwards with a slight turn. It helps to swing the inner part of the biceps. Do 3 or 4 sets from 12 to 15 reps. Sitting dumbbell press. A basic exercise for the development of the deltoid muscles of your hands. Also involved in the workout are the triceps, the muscles of the upper back and upper chest. During the movement, the press should be in the light tension. Do 3 or 4 sets of 10 to 12 reps. Lifting dumbbells standing. To do this exercise, beginners are advised to keep their elbows pressed against the waist and make sure that the body is stable. The back is straight, the shoulder blades looks down. Do 3 or 4 sets of 10 to 12 times. So how to pump up your arms properly? The simplest way to feel the biceps is doing exercises with dumbbells. The exercise is based on that joints of arms and elbows shouldn't move, and weightlifting should be performed because of biceps muscles. Generally, from 12 to 15 slow and technically correct reps are enough if you do 3 or 4 sets. After you learn to feel the biceps work in exercises with elbow fixation, you can move on to the more complicated exercises. But you shouldn't chase for a constant increase in weight and always pay attention to both the correct technique and sufficient time for recovery and muscle growth. Biceps or triceps. The key muscle group in the musculature of arms is triceps. Its size is from 30 to 40% larger than the size of biceps. A strong biceps is important for both the overall size of arms and for increasing performance in basic exercises. The advantage of training this muscle is that it works easier to feel by the burning sensation. Anatomically, the work of biceps is associated with the work of pectoral muscles and repulsive movements. Beginners are recommended to learn how to do push-ups correctly, feeling a burning sensation in the triceps during the last reps. Then proceed to reverse push-ups on the bench. After achieving first results, you can include exercises with dumbbells into your program. In order to quickly pump up your arms, it's necessary first of all to perform basic exercises for complex development of your whole body. Isolated exercises for arms can be performed no more than twice a week, and exclusively with attention to proper technique and with moderate working weight. Do you prefer biceps or triceps when you're pumping up your arms? Share with us in the comments. And friends, we also recommend you to watch our other video, in which we talk how you can increase the strength of your grip. You'll see it on your screen, as well as the link will be in the description of this video and in the first pinned comment. Thank you guys for watching this video to the end. If it was interesting, press the like button and that bell to receive notifications. Also subscribe to the channel, you'll find a lot more useful information here. See you.